Hello everybody, welcome to the third episode of the Football and Travel Show. Today we will be looking over the 2023 Asian Cup. The AFC Asian Cup, a football competition consisting of participating Asian countries, AFC, along with Australia. This upcoming Asian Cup will be hosted by Qatar. It will be held in January and February. Along with the hosts of Qatar, there are 23 e-qualifying teams, 9 stadiums, bidding competitors are 3. Initially the 2023 bid was going to go to China. However, due to the COVID pandemic, China withdrew, and therefore there was a second bidding phase, where Qatar beat off Australia, Indonesia and South Korea. Now let's go over the 9 stadiums. First one, we start at the very north, Al Bayt Stadium, based in Al Khor. Its nearest metro station is Lusail, the furthest north station on the Doha Metro, more specifically on the Red Line. It will host 2 group games, 1 round of 16 game and 1 quarter-final. The design of the stadium is inspired by Qatar RE tents in the desert. It has previously been a host venue in the FIFA Arab Cup and the FIFA World Cup. In those tournaments, Qatar have played 2 of their group games here. This has also been a World Cup semi-final venue. 3 out of England's 5 World Cup games were here. World Cup games included Qatar vs Ecuador, England vs USA, Netherlands vs Qatar, and England vs France. These pictures were taken by me, and this is my favourite stadium in Qatar. But also a stadium I feel is very underrepresented given the amount of games it's hosting. However, if they can't get the capacity for enough of the games, then it's understandable. But still one of the best stadiums I've been to. The next stadium, Al Janab Stadium, based in Al Wakra, where the nearest metro station is based on the other side on the Red Line on the Doha Metro. It will host 3 group games, 1 round of 16 game and 1 quarter final. One of the standout things from Al Wakra is Al Wakra Beach. A beach I certainly wish I'd gone to, and it was on my bucket list but I never got round to doing it. Its stadium is inspired the boats of the region. Like with Al Bayt Stadium, you will be taking a bus from the nearest metro station all the way to the stadium, should you be getting there by metro. World Cup games included Australia vs Denmark, Ghana vs Uruguay and Japan vs Croatia. These pictures on the right were also taken by me, as I also went to a game at this stadium as well. We go further north as we look at Al Famama Stadium, based towards the south of Doha. Its nearest metro station, Free Zone, which is the same metro station which was right outside the fan village that I was staying when I went to Qatar. Al Famama Stadium will host 4 group games, 1 round of 16 game and 1 semi-final. Its stadium design is inspired by the Gafia hat, which is worn by male Qataris, and I think it's worn in other Gulf countries as well. You will also take a bus from the nearest metro station, should you be using the metro to get to the stadium. World Cup games included Qatar vs Senegal, Iran vs USA, and Morocco vs Portugal, just to name a few. We now go further north again as we look at the Jassim bin Hamad Stadium, one of the stadiums that was not used during the last World Cup. The nearest metro station, Al Sudan, it will host 6 group games and 1 round of 16 game. It's home to Al Sadd, the Qatar women's national team and possibly the men's team as well as a secondary venue. Up next we look at Khalifa International Stadium in the Doha Al Rayyan region. Its nearest metro station is Sports City. It will host 5 group games, 1 round of 16 game. This is another stadium I went to. These pictures were taken by me. The stadium has also been used for track and field sports. It's the Qatar national team's home stadium and was a World Cup stadium too. including for the third place playoff between Croatia and Morocco. Other games included England vs Iran, which I went to, Netherlands vs Ecuador, and Japan vs Spain. The best place to sit or stand would be behind the corner flags. There you are closest to the pitch. Now we switch lines to go to Education City Stadium in Al Rayyan. The nearest metro station is Education City. It will host 4 group games and 1 round of 16 game, as well as 1 quarter-final game. This was definitely a stadium that I was interested in going to, even though I didn't have any tickets during the World Cup or any games at the stadium. It's a stadium that changes colours depending on how light or how dark the sky is, depending on the weather. Between the stadium and the station, it is a long walk, having investigated myself, including within the metro station, where there were some long passageways. Though with a large capacity, it is understandable. It is also a fairly long walk going from the metro station exit to the stadium, but still in a walkable distance. As well as the Arab Cup and the World Cup, it was also a venue for the FIFA Club World Cup, where it was one of 2 stadiums hosting the tournament, including the final between Tigres and Bayern Munich. World Cup games included Poland vs Saudi Arabia, South Korea vs Portugal, and Croatia vs Brazil. The next stop we go to the Al Rayyan Stadium, better known as Ahmed bin Ali Stadium. Based in Al Rayyan, its metro station Al Rifah will host 4 group games, 1 round of 16 game, 1 quarter-final game, and 1 semi-final game. It's a stadium that's outside design reflects Islamic art. It's also home to Al Rayyan FC. There's a previous host venue for the FIFA Club World Cup, the FIFA Arab Cup, and the FIFA World Cup. World Cup games included USA vs Wales, Japan vs Costa Rica, Argentina vs Australia. We go back into Doha and going north, where we go to Abdullah bin Khalifa Stadium, nearest metro station, Qatar University. We'll host 6 group games and 1 round of 16 game. And finally we go to Lusail Stadium. Based in Lusail, its metro station is Lusail, the same one you would go to get to Al Bayt Stadium. It will host the opening group game and the venue for the final. It's the biggest stadium in Qatar, at over 88,000. Games included Argentina vs Saudi Arabia and Argentina vs France. The stadium is a combination of traditional lights and date bowls, where together they make up the gold-lit stadium. The top picture was taken by me on my way to England vs USA. It's a huge stadium that will be a great venue for the opening and final game of the tournament. Intercontinental Hotel, I would recommend this place as a place to go out and eat and or drink, where restaurants and bars include Curry House, Aussie Hive, Steak in the City, all of which provide great service. Curry House has some very nice food. Aussie Hive, great place to endeavour the Australian parties. Steak in the City has some very nice food. I would recommend paying a visit to all of these places within Intercontinental Hotel, where you can get there within walking distance from DECC Metro. Other places to check out: Ultra Champion Sports Bar, also near DECC Metro Station. Nice meals, nice ice beer, nice setting. A great place to go as a football fan. You'll find Champion Sports Bar at the Marriott Hotel. Also Shots Bar, based in Hilton Hotel on the east of Doha. Not only is there the option to alcohol and nice food, but there is a nice view of the Persian Gulf sitting outside, which I'm sure looked even better than when I saw it in the night. Also Fahrenheit, which is based in Horizon Manor Hotel. If you like music, if you like bars which are a bit more of a club focus, then this is the bar for you to go to. All of these places is a great eat and or drink out at. So there we have it, that is a look over for the Qatar Asian Cup 2023. Will you be going? I hope you take this into consideration. I hope we have a good Asian Cup this coming year. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.